Do you feel like you've tried every fitness gym in your area? You've tried every diet, every program, but yet lack the results to show for it? Have you been left frustrated and almost hopeless as to how you can actually get the results that you've been working so hard for? Well, it's not your fault. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, a little industry insider knowledge. Most of those fitness gyms and programs and diets weren't built for people like you. But stay tuned, because over the next couple minutes, I'm actually gonna break down how you can get the results that you've been working so hard for, get off that hamster wheel of trying and failing, and actually take your results in your own hands to get that body, that physique, that weight loss, that confidence that you want in 2025. So first, we have to look at the program. We have something that in science, in the fitness industry, we call a periodized macro cycle. Well, what does that mean? It really is the lifeline, that life journey of your fitness industry. And what we need to do to see real long-term results is break down each part of this macro cycle into something we call microcycles. So macro, big, it's that lifespan. Micro is the small, the little phases of this fitness journey. And phase one, you're gonna set the foundation. You're gonna build up your stability. You're gonna build up your mobility. You're gonna make sure that you can move in a way that actually allows you to see results without getting hurt. Because you've probably been to some fitness gym before. They pushed you into this HIIT class where you're doing crazy, insane stuff, and next thing you know, you tear a rotator cuff or you hurt your knee and you're back to the drawing board, but this time even more demoralized and unmotivated than before. So again, we want to set that foundation. Phase two goes into how we really go into cardiovascular and metabolic health. Again, crazy sciencey words, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna ramp up your metabolism, allow you to burn more calories, burn more fat, while also being able to take care of your heart health, build up some cardiometabolic, abilities there for you to actually be able to move around without getting winded. We want you to be able to get up and go up some flights of stairs without burning out. We want you to be able to go walk in the park with your family or go on a hike with your kids and not have to stop halfway through because, well, you just got nothing left in your tank. So that's phase two. Phase three, we focus on building up some muscle. We've set that foundation. We got your heart healthy. We primed your metabolism to actually burn fat. Now it's time to put on some muscle. Now, I'm not saying we're going to get you super jacked and looking like a bodybuilder. A lot of females are scared that if they lift weights, they're going to get bulky, but that's not the case. Lifting weights is actually going to get you the results that you want, but we want to do it in a way that's right for you. This is where a lot of gyms start to fail. Those types of training gyms where you go in, you do this one-size-fits-all approach where you're in a group of 6 to 15 to even 20 people and you're all doing the exact same thing, the exact same way at the exact same time. And you might have the coach cue you or give you help once or twice in the whole class. Well, it makes sense that you're not seeing results. That's not designed specifically for you. You want to lift weights and pick exercises that are right for your body, your frame, your type, and what your goals are. So we're going to actually select exercises that are right for you. We're going to follow a program designed for you with specific sets and reps and weights that will allow you to get the results you want without the risk of injury. And I promise you, you're not going to get too bulky. Let me say that again. You're not going to get too bulky because this next phase that we go into is the strength phase. Yeah, I say strength and a lot of people are like, oh no, last time I did real strength training, I got hurt. Again, it's because where you were was not built for you or with people like you in mind. What we want to do is set up a good program for you to actually increase your strength. The two main biomarkers for longevity, meaning the two main things that we look at for how long you're going to live with a quality life, is your VO2 max, which goes into that cardiovascular health we talked about in phase 2, and your lean muscle tissue, and your grip strength or just your overall strength. So the more muscle you have in phase 3 and the stronger you are in phase 4 actually directly correlates or directly goes into how long you live and that quality of life. And they all go into how great you look and feel in the meantime, in the now. So we're going to build up a program that helps you have a level of strength and increase that strength. And that's going to be through maybe some compound movements or some more stable movements so that we can have a level of stability built into that. And then phase 5 is where you're going to really focus on recovery. You've just, really focused on putting on lean muscle tissue, then you focused on putting in strength and gaining strength. Well, now you need to have a level of recovery. This is where we go back into that, that foundation. Well, we're resetting that foundation. We have to revisit that phase to make sure that your mobility is still there. As you gain muscle, that stability starts to enhance, but mobility, your ability to move freely, starts to get impaired. So we want to build up a level of mobility again, make sure that your joints are good, make sure that you're healthy. But in this time too, you also want to get labs done. Look at your hormones. Make sure that everything is working the way it should internally so that you can get the results that you want externally. Remember, a good fitness program is holistic. It has many aspects to it. It's not just going into a gym and lifting weights and sweating and grunting and getting yelled at by a coach and then getting hurt 8 weeks later and saying, well, guess I'll try again next year. No, it's building a real holistic program that talks about your internal health, that looks at your labs, your biomarkers, as well as looking at how you move, your strength, your muscle mass. That is what a real program looks like. It's all the different phases of that lifespan of your fitness. And it's not just this one-stop shop where you go in and you have a program that's already been designed by someone for someone else that you're just being thrown into. It's designed for you with your input going into how it's built. Now, I want to offer you something. If you're watching this, you made it this far, it means you're actually serious about getting the results that you've been working so hard for. You deserve it. You deserve to be able to lose weight, lose fat, gain muscle, feel confident without the fear of injury, without the fear of just, getting burnt out on another crazy restrictive diet, without feeling like you're just going to be, used and abused by another personal trainer at your local gym. So what I want to do is I want to offer you here at Prolific Health and Fitness a free assessment and session, free session, no risk. You can come in and actually sit down with an elite level coach to help design a program specifically for you, with you giving the input that we need to make that program happen. And not just that, we want to offer you a free session so you can experience what it's like to train here with us at Prolific. But I don't want to stop there. I want to give you even more. So let's say you come in and you do this free assessment and free session. By no means do you have to sign up with us. But if you do, we want to guarantee, if you give us 2 weeks and you by any means say, you know what, this isn't right for me. Maybe, I'm just too nervous or too scared and I still can't step out in faith. Or maybe it's I got a job somewhere and I have to move. Well, no worries. We'll give you all of your money back. So if you came in for that free assessment and session and then you signed up and in 2 weeks you're like, you know what, I can't do it, no risk to you. We will pay you back and then still give you some kind of next step so you don't backslide on your journey. But if you do decide to stay with us, I guarantee you won't regret it. This is going to be the next step in taking your life into your own hands. It doesn't matter your age, you deserve results, and we're here to help you get them at Prolific Health and Fitness.